That going into the festival season is always exciting. Most of the festival season, outdoor concerts, outdoor venue, and you're in the community, you're in the environment. The setting is always all encompassing. You get a real sense of the, I'm going to use this word, the vibe of the city. I'm not going to sing, songs from the 50s. I don't do that. I don't sing songs from the 50s, 40s, 30s. I started my career with that, but I don't do that anymore. I sing Carmen Lundy's compositions. My very first album, Good Morning Kiss, the very first invitation to perform that music was at Sam's Jams in Detroit. Believe it or not, that was the first time I was in Detroit. It was from that album. So I'm probably going to do a couple tunes from that album because I think you guys might recognize those songs. And then the music from the last two and very, very highly celebrated and recognized projects from Carmen Lundy's music, Fade to Black and Modern Ancestors. So in a nutshell, I think that's what we're going to be bringing you, um, along with an incredible set of artists that support me. On the bandstand, Julius Rodriguez is our kind of like he's stepping into this whole pantheon of jazz with an incredible set of hands at the piano. Andrew Winfro will be playing guitar, and an incredible bassist, Ben Williams. And all of these artists have their own records out there, have their thing, and they're probably going to be on your festival sooner than later, along with Donovan Cheatham on drums. You know, interestingly, one has to do with the sonic values and the other has to do with the visual medium, right? So there are a lot of parallels where, for example, there are certain personality of colors and chord changes. You can play a certain note and or a certain series of chords, and they sort of create vibrations and sonic vibrations. And I like to deal with visual vibration. So I've done a lot of I'm self-taught with the artwork. I mean, I've done so much studying with my music and so many classes and so many, you know, years of study that I decided not to get all deep into the um the whole analytical aspect of the visual art. So as a result, I've become more of a eclectic even in my artwork. So I'm working in oils on canvas mostly, but I also started to get into assemblage and sculpture. And interestingly enough, here we go again with Detroit. You're the first to invite me to do an exhibition at the Car Center. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we did a full exhibition thanks to Terry Lynn Carrington and the Jazz Without Patriarchy project and the Car Center. Two of my sculptures were on exhibit uh, for about 3 months of it. So my work, this whole it's an extension. And I like the fact that I can do my artwork and there's no applause necessary. I've already finished it, before anybody else even sees it. So I kind of love this idea that I can do my artwork and the music is just in my head. It's just not in the room. It's not all kind of taking it to the audience that way and that interaction that we love so much about being musicians and vocalists, that it's really the magic is when the audience is there. The difference with the artwork is that the magic is constantly unfolding as you paint or as I sculpt these images. So I love the way the interaction and the parallels, and the discovery of both.